It's Mahjong Day!
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Pon. Sumo! That's how we do it, baby. Nice. Let's see the Yakuman. That's actually Yakuman. Wow. These guys have no idea how much danger they're in. Oh, yeah, the con would actually be so cool. Oh my god, thank you for this gift. This song is like too sad to be on my playlist. Hold on. Try again. Wait. I think it's the next one's this one. Alright, there you go. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Happy Mahjong Saturday. Hey Bonzi. Namikos. Cordipity, Andino. Rojo. That's a tough one. That one's a tough one. Give me a couple more tries. Look at that one. Slayer. Anyone else? Mockery, see you on Twitch. Talk Pirate. Valric, Jason. What's up? Yar. Yeah, well, I bonded Asuna. So now she'll be able to say all of her voice lines during the Mahjong, during the like windscreen and stuff. That's what I was missing. I think I could have actually bonded her right away. It only took me one day to bond. I had to realize that these slightly like violet items, like the coupons, can like be used beyond the limit. I didn't know that. I didn't actually know that like you could give someone unlimited like hearts and like coupons and Valentine cookies until now, until like oh yeah, I want to bond a character like the first day I get them. Well, here they are. Will she say her iconic voice line? If you die in Mahjong, you die in maybe in the story they say something like that. I don't think so. Maybe that sounds like too high stakes for Mahjong Soul, but who knows? Hey, welcome in, everyone. Well, hold on. I guess I might as well show like a game I played like just yesterday while just like laying on my bed being lazy. Yeah, Mahjong's just really harsh, man. Cause I dealt into wait a minute, this is Vulture's deal. I dealt into a Hanuman. It was here. It was a very unfortunate time because I mean there's the one I dealt into a Hanuman. He's like, this guy calls Khan like really early, and then like as luck would have it, eventually I get like a bunch of like Khan potential. Like, okay, I could wait here, or I could Khan right away. Misha on 10, I'm in dealer's seat. I want to win, so I Khan right away. And then I can draw another Khan tile. And I ended up giving this guy a billion Dora. And then I dealt in. He just drew a bunch of tiles for me. Oof. Yeah. Well. And then let's see. Then here. Was it here? Oh yeah, this happened. Okay, so this is the situation I'm in. Where like even a Mangan Sumo is not enough actually from this. But like I'm actually not really sure if I can even get a Sumo with like this hand. Because like otherwise I have to like I have a bunch of hell weights essentially especially if I pass like the next tile, like this one. Like this gives me tenpai, but the only way I win this tenpai is if I get a direct hit on my Kamicha. Like they need to deal in. Unless like I get a con or like some other shenanigans, and this is one. Okay, so if after the second Richi, both of them Richi'd, after this one, I'll be able to win by Sumo as well. It gives me just barely enough points to win by Sumo. Since they're giving up 1,000, so they're losing 1,000, and I also essentially gain 1,000 from this hand. And then this shit happens. So, I'm also good to just roll off of this guy after that second Richi stick. This is the only guy. This is the only person who draws the south, and like I don't win. I can't win. You want Maka's like, just take the 4th place, dude. It's not that bad. You'll get like 15 extra points, you know, by doing this and not dealing in. That 9 extra points you get from this run, totally worth taking a 4th place. Fuck you, Monka. I'm gonna pawn. Yeah, well, but yeah, if you just look at this shit. This is the only tile that doesn't deal in. Honestly, I could have discarded that tile, though. That was, it was pretty close. It was pretty close, yeah. Like, this one gives me a 3-sided weight, but the 3-sided weight isn't even that good. So, whatever. I was in Furitin anyway. I had to go into just hope I draw the next tile. Wonder what my next tile was. Garbage? Okay, don't worry about it. 1 pins were all in the wall. All my tiles were in the wall. It was just hopeless. So cursed to look at the wall, dude. Don't look at the wall. It's just not worth it. Alright. Let's go. Oh yeah, the what is it? Yeah, the queue is like always technically active, just I'm not gonna like look at it. Like, you know, because we're not gonna wait a minute. Pawn? Is this a pawn? I'm actually not sure. Honestly, this was like so early that you could have waited. But yeah, I saw this one. Like we already had Chanta fight Cheed. And then wait on 1-3 with a 2-pin. But I also saw the potential for the Honitsu shift if I get an extra red or something. Funnily enough, this ends up being 4 Han with the Chanta. I get Honitsu, half flash, one of the dragons, that's 3. And then Chanta, or half outside, is gonna be 4. That's pretty good. We'll push. It's okay. 5 so is actually safe. Cool. I'll scarf from my hand. Nine mana as well. I mean, these are all like safe tiles, but I don't know. They should be thinking that I could be going for a flush. Keep the 9. The 9 is safe against all 3 players. Pawn. Here we go. Timon for It's actually a manga. It's a real manga. This is 4 fu. A triple of honor toss if it's open. 4 fu each. So that's 8 fu. Pair of Yakuhai. That's another 2. That's 10. And then shitty single tile weight. That's another 2. So I don't need a pawn. Pawn is redundant. Yeah. Well, in my own personal life, just a lot of things have been happening, I guess. Well, Richinomi Open signups happened. Guess we'll start with that. I had my alarm for 9 p.m. That's a manga at 8,000. For the Richinomi New York City tournament. And 240 entrants, huh? 200. Well, it was a 240 cap, and I definitely expected it to like go pretty fast. I don't think I expected it to go as fast as it did, which it only took 2 hours. Not even 2 hours to get 240 players to sign up, which is really insane. I mean, pat on the back for the Ricci Mahjong community as a whole. Since we're all just going to the biggest tournament, the most prestigious tournament, dare I say, on the East Coast, and maybe in North America. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And I also signed up for Charm City tournament as well, which I didn't expect I would do, but yeah, I'm going to that too, so that's gonna be fun. All of a sudden, I'm going to a lot of tournaments, and I'm already also I'm still going to Combo Breaker like this month in a few weeks, so. It's getting to a concerning point where it's like, I don't know. I have to be at least a little bit careful. I have to be at least a little bit careful with like all my funds. Traveling a lot, gotta like keep track of my finances. It's like right now I'm still not like I'm not really getting paid much right now. But I had enough. I saved up enough to be okay for at least a year, so hopefully that'll hold up. Funny hand. I'll go for the Sanshoku. 789 Sanshoku plus potential for Junchan if I get the fully outside 1-so pair up or 9-mon pair up. If I get the 9-mon pair up, that's gonna be worse. Since I lose the Sanshoku 789. 2 9s left with Sozu. Could still happen. I think though it's more important to not deal in. Folding season might happen. There it is. Okay, 1-so. Not that married to that idea. 7, so sure, we'll do that. 1 pin as well. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe I could still get Tenpai from this. It's not that far. But I have to cut this 1. No, I could cut the 7. Okay, the 8-so is Suji now. I was willing to bet on the Suji for Tenpai. So if at that point 2 or 5-so came out, I would have cheated that and then cut the 8-so to wait on a 1-mon Tanki for no Yaku. No Yaku Tenpai, but for the Tenpai points. Wow, this hand looks bad. This hand looks bad. Let's try for a flush. None of these excess tiles are even that good, except maybe the 8-so. Ugh. Even if I kept that, I would have had 1, 2, a penchant. The edge weight? Yikes. No thanks. Alright. I'm gonna keep track. Dude, like, I'm still a little bit sad. I'm still a little bit sad that, there's a dilemma here for, you know, the Riichi Mahjong community, which is like, you know, what format are we actually playing? Like, what format is like do we consider to be like the most competitive, quote unquote, the most interesting and fun, like format for tournament play? And right now, yeah, there's like a, you know, there is a divide between Aka-Ari versus Aka-Nashi tournaments where red 5's on versus off. I mean, anyone who plays Mahjong still on, like, you know, online clients is used to having red 5's, but you could play the game without red 5's, and the game is perfectly fine without red 5's, and that is, it's perfectly functional. The game has been played for longer without red 5's, I think, in Riichi Mahjong history than with red 5's. Red 5's are a relatively recent addition. The past, like, what? Probably 50 years or so. You have to, like, I have to, like, adjust for, like, oh yeah, the 80s were like 40 years now. 40 years ago now. The 70s were like 50 years ago. That sounds about right. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Chanta gets better, whatever. Some, like, niche Yaku gets better. Mawashi is, like, a little bit more important. Just getting Tenpai is just more important. Just because, like, you know, you don't expect, like, a win to be, like, a mangan anymore most of the time. Things like that. But man, I really like Aka. I really like red 5's. I really like just, like, having the option to fight, you know, just, like, at a moment's notice. Like, you could have a, I'm gonna fold. You could have, like a Tanyao, just like an ordinary Tanyao, and it could still be worth fighting, you know. That could be, like, an option for you to fight, like, you know, as opposed to, like, in Aka-Nashi, if there's no red 5's, whoever has all the Dora is, you know, or whoever can, like, Riichi first, like, that's it. Like, that's, everyone else is defending. There's just, like, no one has the value to, like, compete with that. But, you know, red 5's are, like, you know, more equitable, because they let anyone have value, and so anyone can, like, join the fight. And there's no, like, king. You know, there's no king that just, like, is untouchable. I like that. I like that part of Mahjong. Oh, this is very strange. Alright, you know what? 8mon's probably not going to deal into anything crazy. And then, technically, this is Ishan 10. That's not Tenpai, though. It's 2-pin, 5-pin. Wait. Oh, is it just... Wait, is it just 2-pin? Wait, what is this? 4, 5, 6... Yeah, it's 2-pin, 5-pin. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. I didn't see that one at all. I was just so focused on my hand. Alright, good shit, dude. Wow. Don't see that one every day. Was there a way I could have prevented that? Was there a way I could have cucked that guy? I wasn't even looking. Maybe I could have pawned the west. Did that happen, like, in the last few turns? Yeah. Whoops. No, that was strategic, actually. That was really strategic of me to you know, make that guy get the Nagashi Mangan so that the dealer could pay 2,000 more points than me. Yeah. Nice. But yeah, I'm also bringing up like, well, I mean, if people are complaining about red fives because they don't like people getting big hands because they got a Tanyao, well, of course people are gonna complain about Bazengo, like what I like to call Bazinga. Bazinga, you know, gives us it's big homba. So every time there's a repeat on the board, you get 1,500 points the next hand instead of 300 points. So like, if you have like a couple repeats on the board, like actually that's like a whole shit ton of points. It's like ridiculous, and I fucking love it. I love it. Well, it took me a while. It took me a bit to like, you know, learn to like it. Like after I got used to just like it's just really cool to like have the game like, you know, feel like more dynamic, you know, just like the game is like literally changing as you like get a bunch of repeats on the board. And you have to evaluate your hand differently and look for those opportunities to call, you know, and like, okay, well your Tanya is going to be better, but also, you know, it opens up the door for like, you know, doorless like Sanshoku or Itsu or something. You know, just like really, or Chanta even, like just any hand that could like, you know, essentially get ahead of anyone is like worth something at that point. Pretty cool. But it gets into a dilemma here. Richinomi Open had that rule last year. It's kind of, it's just a little bit unpopular. It's just a little bit weird, you know. It's just a little bit too avant-garde, you know. The Riichi Mahjong community is just not ready for you know, a big like league or organization, or you know, to regularly have Bazinga rules. Like big Honba, too big for Riichi Mahjong right now. Just like it's just, they need to ease into it a little bit, you know. So it's our thing, you know. It's New York's thing. Like New York loves Bazinga, but oh shit. Oh, you know, this one's actually kind of interesting. I'm gonna go for the Pinfu though. I'm just stealing in. But yeah. Like I love the big Honba. I love Bazinga, but like I understand that like if Richinomi Open is the biggest Mahjong tournament in America, and people like, you know, drive out or fly out to this one tournament of the year and they have to play with rules that they've never heard of in their life. and they have to play like, they have to pay like 6,700 for a Tanyao or something for what feels like no reason. It's just like, this would have never happened with my grandpa's Riichi Mahjong. I mean, that's understandable. It's just really unfortunate, man. It's just if you played it more, I'm sure you would learn to love it. I'm sure the Riichi Mahjong community can wholeheartedly adopt big Honba with open arms, but yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it goes. But yeah, well, Richinomi Open, we'll still at least have Aka, at the very least. DC Open is the only Mahjong tournament on the East Coast, pretty much, that has Akanashi. Red 5's off. Because the club leader and I guess a bunch of other people just really love Akanashi. For some reason or another. Oh, shit. Alright, hold on. I could chi this. And then I'm waiting on a 6. I don't want to do that. Okay, there's an interesting play here, though. If I get a 4, I can switch to like a Sanshoku shape. Cutting the 4, cutting the 2. To get 2, 3, 4 on every side. Or I treat this like just like 2 pairs. I pull 1 way on the 4. For a Tanya Dora, I think that's fine. Pull. It's getting late. My weights are very thin once those are almost out. Okay. Yeah. We're fine. So yeah. Oh, I didn't even look at the Charm City rules. I have to look at that up too. It's like next month or something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm hoping that this time around they'll let me record at Reaching Elmi Open. They didn't let me record my games last time, but every other tournament did I went to, so maybe that could change their mind. Who knows? Or maybe not. It'll be fine. It'll be fine either way, but it'd be so cool if I could record my games. Yeah, that video is still it's been really tiring, man. It's been really tiring lately. I've been hard at work, you know. Been doing a lot of schoolwork. Some different work for like streams and stuff, like collabs lately. The fuck is this? We go Toy? What if I go Toy? What if I go Toy? Yeah. Why not ask someone to edit it? I have to write it is the problem. I have to script it. So like a video like that, like I'm the bottleneck. I can't just like hand it off to someone. Sure. I was also thinking of Honitsu with this hand, but it's too late. Alright, very unfortunate time. Might be forced to do like 7 months, 7 months. Oh, we're not gonna con. Not even close. I think I played this one a little bit too dangerous. Especially with this discard order. What to do? We'll do 7 months. 6 though? Okay. 3/6. Nice hand. Yeah. I mean, I know people are interested in that video. I mean, there's like at least one person, at least a few people for like from the various servers just like, oh, can't wait for that video or whatever. You gotta let us know. Like, yeah. Yeah. I have no idea when that video is gonna come out. I'll get to working on it today. How about that? Unless something comes up, and then I won't. Yeah. I mean, it'd be a decent amount of work. It wouldn't be. Actually, I'm not really sure how much work it's gonna take because I've never done a video like that before. You know, every one of my videos, like a bunch of my videos, I make videos so rarely and I want to do different things. So what ends up happening is that like every video ends up being like pretty different. Like maybe I make one other video that's like similar. But otherwise, it's just a different experience. But still Mahjong. I want to do too much. There's just too many ideas that pop into my head. But well, it keeps me sane. Keeps everything interesting. Let's chi. This hand is just way too good, and before for Tanyo. So now we can 7-man, 7-man chi, 7-man pawn. Okay, so this one, I guess? I'm actually not sure which one's better there, though. Well, I guess this one... This was more efficient for sure, yeah. So, I guess I'll take it. We're not gonna con, though. We have enough value. 2 red 5s, we're already in first. We'll take the 7-man wait. Hopefully that wasn't a pawn or a con, whatever that was on the 7-man. There's probably someone waiting on it, but could be a 7-8-9 or something. Oof. Yeah, they had a sequence. But they discarded the Dora. I discarded a Dora. There's no way he has a pair of them. He would have pawned. And then I had 2 red 5s. So the most it could have been was 2,000. Pawn? This one I don't feel like I need to do Honitsu. It's getting late and we just get a quick hand. It's totally fine. It could still be a Honitsu though. It could still be a half flush if I get enough honor tiles. Don't think I will wait for that though. Still waiting another pair for my last block. Ooh, actually... Debating on whether to cut the Dora. I'll keep the Dora. I'm not in Senpai yet. I don't know if like my shapes are gonna be that good. I don't know if I have the right to really fight. And then if I cheat the 1 pin, that technically does put me into it does get me closer. It gets me closer to Senpai, but I have enough tiles that actually do that. Like this one. Wow, it's actually like only to like for real, except with the one so toy could still be toy. Maybe if like a south, like another south toy. Oh wait a minute, 2 pins are dead. Okay, I guess I still needed that 3-bot. I guess I still needed that 3-bot. I should just cut this south. Yeah. Unless I get the 3-pin right now, then I'm a genius. Oof, should have kept the 3-man. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, good fold. 2-pin, 1 pin. Three pin still live. 4 pin though, huh? This guy's going out to push 2. Alright. Just in case this guy's going for like cheat toy on the 1 pin or something. I'm out of save tiles. Okay. We'll take it. Get the south? Okay. Good on you. Wait, I just realized this is 3 asanas. Now I'm just bullying the the non-collab character. Also Bonnet Asana. Yeah. East. Oh, hold on. Let me get this drink. Yeah, 3 asanas battling for supremacy over here. Not a great hand to do it. Sanshoku, Tanya is like... I need some... A little bit extra juice. Okay, I have like 3 pretty bad weights here. If I could fill 2 of them, then it'd be fine. I think I'm actually gonna cut the 8-9. It's pretty unlikely I'm gonna use it, and even if I do use it, it's gonna like force my hand to be closed since it's terminal tile. Can't go Tanyo. I'll say dupe Sanshoku. That's gonna be weird. Both fruity 10. Oh, this is just... I mean, technically these are all upgrades, and I feel like I should try pushing here for something. I feel like that's the vibe here, because I can't get anything that's like worthwhile at all. And also, like, even if this guy is like a little bit farther away, I won't be able to catch up with them even if I get this hand. Unless I get a bunch of Dora for some reason. Third place is like right there. It's like right on my tail, and I also need to make sure they don't get a hand too. I'm just not getting any of these tiles, though. Such an awkward Tanyo hand. The Tanyo hand I really wouldn't like actually doing. What can you do? Get to play with what you're given. Two pin pawn or 8-man pawn would be nice. G would be really nice. Nope. Alright, it's this one. Pawn. Alright, now I have another pawn shape. 2-pin or 5-pin. Then hopefully that Forso is still available. Yeah, with the similarly close. The sumo would be like a 3,000. It'd be a 3,000 point swing with a Dora. I still need another Dora to make it like bigger. Or like a Khan. That'd be really nice. One Han now puts you into one Han victory next round. Yeah, exactly. Also that. Oh, hey, that Rishi stick puts me over. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, we did our best. Nothing we could do there. 07. 07 for our non-Asuna player. Oh, man. I guess we're seeing the swimsuit outfit after all. Alright, whatever. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Yeah, +2 points, man. That +2 points. Journey of the 1,000 miles and all that shit. We're working our way up in the world. One step at a time. 1 point at a time. What the heck is this? I don't like it. This hand sucks. This hand sucks. Let's try for a Chanta. Chanta with Dora. Gee. Here we go. Chanta Sanshoku 2 Dora is actually That's actually 4 Han. So I saw the 4 Han shape. I was like, let's do it. Let's do it. This hand is really struggling otherwise. Somehow I've gotten more points from East though, even though I suffer so much. Like East games? East games are cool. I was thinking of actually playing East games again. It's been a while. I don't know. I'll do it like when I feel like my scoring is like, or yeah. I was actually thinking of like to like speed up my game. Wow, Sosu's looking really cheap for some reason. Got the red. Junchan's also fine. I lose the Dora, but still 1 extra Han. Instead of 2 Han, but something. Yeah, you know, like after the tournament, like I think that tournament, the DC Open, I didn't expect it to have so much of an effect on me, but I think I really slowed down my pace of play after that tournament. Just like going for values so often, like not having Aka's so often, and like being forced to fold or Mawashi maybe so often. Really dulled my like calling and efficiency ability. So I was thinking of actually playing some East only games to just like force the calling habits back into me. So, you know, like it's just what the game is about. You know, for East only. Tolbusen. Calling is a huge part of the game there, since I mean, if you call and win with a cheap hand, I mean, that's 25% of the game that you just got rid of, so it is often worth the trouble. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. I actually got Tenpai. I actually got Tenpai for that hand, huh? That was a fun hand. Not too often that looks like Chanta is like the best move. That's one of the few. Definitely if you're like in silver or gold, you know, just like you're doing Chanta for like the first time. You'll definitely do it too much, so it's most likely you're probably underestimating how much of potential you're losing if you just like discard like your 3s and 4s and 7s and stuff. You lose a lot, including the access to red 5s, which are arguably better than going Chanta. I mean, just having one of them is already probably better. And unless like you really need that extra ability to call. Okay, this is a funny one. I'm gonna cut the white here. I'm still gonna think about like potentially Itsu. I don't think Sozu. I don't think it's really possible for me to think about a full flush Chinitsu. But I was actually thinking of that when I cut the white. I was thinking like, okay, Honitsu is not that strong anyway. I mean, Honitsu can actually still be strong, but if I get 2 whites, it's just like, by then it's already Ishan 10 for Chitoi as well. It's 7 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs already. So if I get a 5th pair, I just need 1 more for Tenpai. This is 2 away right now. Oof! But yeah, if I wanted to like really force Chitoi, I could have done so. I think also just calling into Also calling into an Itsu Tenpai was also fine. I was the dealer, so the quick hand is fine. 1 Dora, 2,900 points. Oh well, next time. Cool. I'm not even gonna bother discarding the save tile. Let's just play normally. Like, what are the chances you're winning on this anyway? So low. Next one, 9-pin, 9-pin. Gives me 2 turns of safety, plus I need to get rid of another block anyway. I don't want Cathedora. Putting the 8-9 is a little bit tougher since there's 2 different tiles. But 8 is now safe. I'll discard that one. Sure, 6 could be still used by the 5. Make it 5, 6, 7. Formon. Okay, the chance of me getting Tanya is so low here, I don't think it's even worth risking the 1-mon. Since if I get the 4, I'm gonna still use the 1 here. 9-mon. Totally safe, totally safe. Still plenty of tiles, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's getting a little bit late now. 5, 6 I was completely safe. I guess I'll discard 5, 6 though. My hand is still pretty bad. And maybe there's still a chance I could get Sanshoku. 6-mon is Nakatsuchi. It's in between 3 and 9. So I'll be able to maybe discard that one. This 7 makes it a little bit awkward. Okay, never mind. 2-pin. Wait. Oh, this is Ishanten. This is 1 way from Tenpai. I need 3-mon or I need 6-pin. I was thinking of the Sanshoku shape, but a triplet here is fine. I just need to draw it, then. 9-so was safe. Luckily, everything... literally everything here is Genbutsu. Everything here is safe to Double Richi since Double Richi happened immediately. Okay. Nice. Ugh. Alright. Keep it going. You know, I had my own double Richi chance. Alright, I could pawn. I don't have to pawn. I just thought it'd be funny to wait on Dorataki, I guess. Thing is, I also had Sanshoku potentially. If I just needed like a 7 here and a 5 here. Which is okay. I'm waiting on 2 different tiles for Sanshoku, but it's pretty early, so I could have feasibly gotten that. But yeah, this is fine. And maybe I could still work my way up to Sanshoku. Maybe I can get an extra Akka, get into 4-han range. This is a decent hand to just call. 3-han, decently likely, and then 4-han is possible to upgrade into. In a tournament, I'm not really sure what I would have done there. In a tournament, it's like, you know, you have to think about it in advance. And I do like think about it in advance, but sometimes I don't know how much I should be thinking about it. And also, you know, you don't want to like spend too much time on your turns, you know, out of courtesy for everyone else in the tournament. In an IRL tournament, I mean. Okay, let's show off a little bit of Sozu. Maybe kind of bluff a Honitsu or just reset all the safe tiles. Maybe I'm in Senpai right now. Maybe should be worried. It'll be fine. I was just thinking about like, oh, come on. In the Dofume Jamboree just a while back, just like how easy it would be to like confirm a Sanshoku, just like they discard a 7 or something, and I could cheat it without needing to discard, without having any limit on what I discard. The swap calling, oh man, that was so freaking funny. Swap, you know, Big Homba's played by gentlemen. You know, that's the gentleman's Richu Mahjong rule set. Swap calling, we don't take too kindly. I don't even know what to discard here. I guess I'll go full efficiency. If I keep the 9, that's like kind of saying I'm gonna throw away the 4 and 6 eventually. G-Toy? Ormon? Yeah, it's G-Toy. Yeah. Jinshan was too risky. I had to discard the 4 and 6 when they were still undetermined in terms of safety. Let's look at Amon and Suji. Oh, type that as they recheat? Oof. Oh, what is that? Can I cut this? But yeah, 9-mon. Oh, shit. Just do it. It wasn't Suchi on the other side. This is just a push. Fuck. Alright, I don't think I could push all these. It's just Chitoy Shanten. I was willing to push 1 tile, but not 2. Cut the north. Yeah, let's do that. And then, sure, do I like headless here? If I get 6-mon, am I going headless? Oh, I guess I don't have to. Reach. Feel like I haven't pressed this button all day. Is this my first reach of the stream? Oh, the beautiful cross swords. Oh my god. Oh, on. Reach, Pinfu. Outdoor, it's 29. Okay. Alright, at least we're not in 4th right now. Just need another hand to hopefully solidify that. North. Well, in other news, my parents were away for the week. Last week they were on a trip. So I had to take care of the house myself, which I haven't done at all. a long time. I had to cook all my meals and do all the dishes. The dishes, oh my god, I hate the dishes. And feeding the cat. I got really nice and cozy with my cat. Yeah. My cat Cynthia. Had to like change her litter box and all that. Yeah. Nice and intimate. And I wanted to make a lot of falafel. Like, that's been on my mind. Because, when I've always liked falafel ever since, like, I first had halal food carts. Like in college. Yeah, falafel's good. I love falafel. And then Beef McMeat told me that at some point, just like, that like he once made up a whole bunch of falafel because he's like vegetarian, and also it was like pretty good in the freezer. I'm like, wait a minute, you mean I could just like make a whole bunch of shit and put in the freezer and then eat it whenever I want? That sounds amazing. So I got like 4 pounds of dehydrated chickpeas, garbanzo beans, and I spent a whole bunch of time like rehydrating them, and I had to put them in like a whole bunch of giant ass bowls because it was just way too many beans. And then I didn't know what a food processor really was. I really needed one to make a falafel because you have to grind up the beans and mix it with a whole bunch of stuff. But I had a blender. I put it in a blender and then it wouldn't blend because it's just a blender. A blender is just not for food. It's for drinks. I didn't realize that because I'm a dumbass. Ooh, there's some interesting stuff here, but I think we'll just cut the 5 actually. So I think I have to like buy myself a food processor. I didn't even really realize our house had a food processor like that. We never used. We used like once. Like my mom used it once at some point. It's like really old. Ooh. Okay, we'll do this one. But I bought a new one anyway, just for this purpose, just for the purpose of making falafel. Like, it's like, okay, well, this ended up not being as cheap as I would have liked. I'd rather go into Noyaku than to cut the door. Well, I did end up making falafel. I did end up like kind of doing it. If I cheat this, then it's gonna be 2 mon cuts. I did end up making a lot of falafel, but like I had like a whole giant ass bowl full of falafel mix after I finally got my food processor. And like I didn't have a lot of oil or like a deep fryer or anything. So I just did in like a cast iron pan. I tried to like fill it up like kinda halfway. Oh god damn it. Is this still gonna deal in? Okay. I was like slaving away for like hours, bro. Like trying to. No one had a Dora, damn. I was slaving away for hours. Like over this like this hot like cast iron pan. Probably should have cut it then. If I'm just gonna lose this successful draw, oh well. But dude, like the sweat was like pouring off of me. Like it was like literally dripping off. Like being in front of this like 350 degree pan and oil. And I think some of it like went into the falafel mix. But I was able to make it. I was able to have like a giant freezer bag full of falafel. So now I will never go hungry. This was all part of my dastardly plan to make it so that I actually have like ready to eat breakfast or like lunch like whenever I'm hungry, and I really don't eat enough. I'm like so lazy. If I don't see like food like really made for me, I'll just like not eat anything. It's really bad. It's really bad. Like ever since like I moved in with my parents, I've been losing weight. Which was like a while back, so yeah, I am pretty underweight. Which I'm sure like many of you are saying like, wow, first world problems. Has to wait. I'll reach you on the 9. It has to worry about being too light, being too skinny. Well, yeah. Yeah, funny how the body and mind works sometimes, especially per person. So hopefully I'll be able to like just get more protein in me, and I don't know. Maybe my arms won't feel like jelly when I like try to pick up something. Oh hey, Obabas. Howdy, first time watcher. Nice to meet you, Tsumo. Richie, Tsumo, 2 Dora, Cheetoy. If I get 2 more, it's a Baimon. Nope. 3,000, 6,000. I think there's 2 Hombo, right? 3262? Yep. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. Do we haven't... Wait. What was that? What's that message on Twitch? No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Guess we'll try to make another block. Yeah, big W, big W. Hopefully make up for all those, damn it. That, like, 3rd place and 4th place I had yesterday. Okay, another thing about the falafel, though, is, like, I did make a first batch, like a test batch, and I didn't realize that I didn't have cilantro. I'm like, wait a minute. Falafel is green. Falafel's supposed to be, like, green. But my falafel is completely yellow because the beans are yellow. And I never thought of that. Like, oh yeah, if I grind up these yellow beans into, like, a paste, I'm going to have a yellow falafel. And I'm like, wait a minute. Aren't I missing something? Yeah, I didn't have any herbs. I didn't have any cilantro. So I made this like test batch, like, and it was still pretty good. Like I wrapped it in like a taco with white bread, like the whitest shit you've ever seen. Yeah, I did have tzatziki sauce. I did actually have like, I did manage to like buy the actual sauce you're supposed to eat it with, so that was nice. But it didn't have any herbs in it. It didn't have any green. It didn't have cilantro. So I ran out of falafel like in the middle of the week. And there was still like a couple of days before like my parents would come back and like I could, you know, not cook my own meals again. So I had to like make something else. I made like frozen burgers instead. The other really American thing you could do. Made a whole bunch of burgers like at some point. I think I still have one left over. But yeah, I only made that like giant batch of falafel with a cilantro actually inside of it, with actually done correctly, and like baking powder to make it a little softer. I only did that like 2 days ago. It's also really funny to just realize just how many more calories I'm eating when I'm cooking for myself, because like I think you know, since my parents are older, they cook food that is a little bit lighter. That makes sense. Like, you know, metabolism is lower and stuff. So like there are some times when I just like end up eating like pretty light. And I think it just in general they tend to eat pretty light. So I ended up growing up really skinny. But now that I'm cooking myself, I'm just like, all right, what's for dinner? All right, burger and fries. All right, what's for dinner? I'm gonna make fried chicken. What's for dinner? I'm gonna make falafel. I'm gonna put like a whole shit ton of white sauce on it. Yeah, baby. And then 2 bags of potato chips. And I know I could do that because like I'm like underweight, so I can afford to like eat like heavier for a week, but it is funny to like just like see and feel that difference of just like how much more oil I just tend to eat. I tend to put in my food. I know it's not like a sustainable practice on that. Eventually learn, yeah. This is interesting. A friend just introduced a Suzuki adjacent sauce called Tom. Very good, very good. Maybe I'll try it out. I don't know. I try to put like I ran out of Suzuki sauce, so I try to put like ranch. Try to put some ranch. Try to put some ranch on the freaking falafel. I don't think it works. It definitely doesn't work as well. So I'm open to more ideas for falafel. Yep. Well, maybe cutting 1 3-pin was interesting there. I think this is fine though. Just weighing on Dora is fine. I'm gonna try it. Yeah. I really went back to my college days for that one because I also ate it with kale. I told my dad to like buy a whole bunch of kale because like that was like my go-to, like, you know, don't die food. Oh. Wait a minute. I think I have to push this. Because if I cut this, then I'm not going to have any follow-up, so... Oh my god, what a... Alright. Alright, 2 mon, then 1 mon. That's my follow-up. 3 mon? Okay, cool. I mean, I guess there's a chance that the 7-pin could be safe too. And if it is, I can cheat back into Senpai. Or not. You know, if this was like 4 months ago, like, this guy would have called Ricci, I'd be forced to cut the 6-mon, and then it'd just deal it into Ipatsu, and I get... and then into, like, a Paimon or some shit, and I'd get forth, like, oh no, why does this keep happening? Not today. My luck is a little bit better today. I think it has to be 1-mon. Is it 1 pin? 1 pin? Was that Suji? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. So it's fine. Eight on, okay. Wasn't gonna deal in, but that doesn't mean I should have pushed. Fighting against dealers, scary in that position. Weird. Well, let's go for highest efficiency. Cheating these are fine. Oh. Okay, sure. Okay, don't need this 9-pin for anything. This 1 so as well. I'll keep the south for a safe tile. I'll keep the green for obvious reasons. There's 1 green. Alright, that actually makes me more confident in keeping the green, because it'll be safe to 1 person. Potentially safe into everyone. Okay, that was weird. I think that was OBS? That looked like OBS, or maybe that was I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. Like I keep getting these like weird like audio cuts. And I don't know if it's like a Windows problem, if it's like a hardware problem. Or it could be I don't know, it could be an OBS problem or something. I'm thinking it might be an OBS problem. I don't know. All right, let's end this. Wow, this keeps happening. 2-pin will not deal in. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, well. Oof. Alright, well, shows what I know. Play too aggressively. Oh well. It's boring though. It's boring to like play that one just like, oh yeah, I guess I'll fold and get a guaranteed 2nd place or something. That's boring, man. What was that about your luck getting better? It looked okay. Looked okay at first. Oh. Whoops. Swallowed a bunch of water there. Give me a second. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'm okay. Yeah. Oh, I swallowed a bunch of water. I think I don't know if it all went down in the wrong pipe, but pretty bad. I'm like coughing in the background. I'm trying to mute them. Ha ha. Oof. Killing myself out here. Okay, Lacarne, hello. How you doing? How you doing? Sorry for the coughs. Oh yeah, well, I guess it goes to show you that I'm gonna have to be a little bit more disciplined if I'm gonna expect to get Saint rank. Which I could do is just have to remember to play like that on stream while I'm like talking about random shit. I mean, hello Naveen, how you doing? Not gonna call this one. I don't feel like we're not gonna. I have too many pairs too. I'm just gonna cut all these threes. Get the jackpot, get the 3-mon, Sanshoku, whatever. But other than that, it's just not gonna be worth it. Oh yeah, I tried out Poker Fate. Yeah, game's cool. Is it just me or is poker too boring? I definitely like Mahjong better as a game. So if you feel that way, you know, it's no loss to you. I feel at least partially the same way. Go west. It's better in person. I think poker might have like a bigger difference between like in-person play versus online play in comparison to Mahjong. Yeah, I feel like the in-person Mahjong experience is pretty different. Like, there's a lot of stuff you have to do, like, you by yourself, like, calculation and all that. But, like, in-person poker is, like, a really, it's like a personal experience. Because, like, so much of the game is, like, predicated on, like, the read you have on your opponent. And, like, you have just so much more information in person that you just don't get, online. Yeah. Even if you don't even realize it. Just like how much information you're giving off or how much information you're taking in. And also, you just like a thing about poker you just have to get used to is just like half the time, more than half the time, like depending on how often you fold, you're not even playing the game. Like you're just sitting there and you're waiting and you're watching. Like you could still like take notes and stuff and just like prepare for your for your next read or whatever. But yeah, if you don't have like, I mean, at the table, right, at a poker table, you have like people to talk to, and who are also like reacting to the same hand you are. So you have at least that. It's like, yeah, so you do also lose that element. You lose like the table talk, which I think is like a relatively important part to poker. I mean, you'll still see like, pro poker players or whatever that just like won't talk to anyone because they just don't want to give any kind of information to anyone. Yeah, which is a little bit lame, but what can you do? But yeah, I mean, yeah, as opposed to Mahjong where even when you're folding, quote unquote, you are reading your opponent. You are playing the game. You're doing calculation. You're like you know, you could like quote unquote fold your hand and then still think about like, wait, I could still win. You know, I could still like magically come back into a win, which you just can't in poker. You know, once you decide to fold, it's done. The next hand, you know, you wait for the next hand. And even if you do like a full fold in Mahjong, you know, those reads are still important. Those reads are still important. The way the rest of the table is still important. You still have to like watch out what everyone else is doing in case they also decide to push, like here, or even before that, they call a tile or something. Roll and that's 8,000. All right, let's not throw this one this time. Let's actually try to get some ranked, I guess. And I really appreciate like how involved and complex like Mahjong really is in comparison. It's like just like playing around with the tiles and think about all different kinds of things. I like to be involved. You know? Like to stick around and like, you know, play a game to play a game. Like, you know, if you do that in poker, I mean, you'll be sticking around to play a game that you shouldn't have been playing to begin with. So you just have to get used to that. Also, yeah, the no stakes thing is also, you have to get used to that as well. Especially like, you know, in the beginning. I mean, at the very least, I think with like virtual currency, if you bet enough of it and it's like hard enough to come by, like people will kind of care at the very least. I mean, it's not real money, but I would assume that they, you know, at some point they kind of care. And like they definitely wouldn't care like in that first like lowest lowest buy-in lobby where everyone's like betting like nothing. And then you know, going all in and then just like, yeah, I'll just get my dailies and then I'll go all in again, you know. Do. Let's do 2 man. I mean, they're different games. I think if you try to learn poker, though, I always advocate for learning different games to learn different skills related to other games that you play. I felt like playing Go made me a better chess player, and I feel like playing poker made me a better Mahjong player, even if slightly. I think more in terms of like, you know, like in terms of range, in terms of what someone could have based off like their position and their discards. Oh, what is that? What? Furiten 5-mon, they still cheated for the Aka? Was that a slide? I mean, I thought it could have been like something like, like they could drop another 5. Yeah, it was a slide. I thought it could have been a Pinsu flush. That's why I decided to cut Manzu instead. Alright, they got me, you know. They had 5, 6, 7 on array, they cut the 5. Or I guess it's not a slide, it would be a... What is it? Kargiri? Or just a Simagiri? They had an extra 5. They cut it. Either way. So they already had 5, 6, 7 on their hand, and then but they weren't tenpai. They weren't tenpai, so they were able to chi, and then they're not allowed to discard the extra 5 in their hand, even though they they took the red 5, they took the Aka. Because of swap calling rules, Kuikai. But since they were able to just drop some other loose tile in their hand because they're not even in Tenpai, they were able to discard the 5 mon next the turn after. Yeah. And that's pretty important because, like, I mean, that understanding, like, that they can't be in Tenpai, or they're very unlikely to be in Tenpai at that point. It's just like, why would they discard why would they have a 5 in their discard if they were waiting with a 6/7 the entire time? That doesn't make any sense. The only reasonable explanation to that is that they saw the Aka and they already had a 5/6/7 or 6/7/8 in their hand. So the so the 5 mon or 8 mon are coming out immediately after. Alright, this is a little bit sad. Yeah, I was also mentioning to someone before how, like, if you play poker, especially in person, you'll think more about your own tells. You'll think more about like your physical tells and or verbal tells that could like give stuff away when you're not careful. And then also think of, like, you know, ways to mask that. Like, if you know you have a tell, if you know you have a tell, then you could just do it all the time, and then people won't know whether you're, you know, you're bluffing or not. Since you just do it all the time, like, whether you have a hand or not, you're gonna make it look like you're gonna make yourself look nervous or whatever. Just like maybe you'll like scratch your head a little bit, just like behind your neck. Maybe you do that a lot when you're nervous. Well, maybe you should do that sometimes when you're not nervous too. Just to throw people off. Like, I saw a poker like a short, like a not too long ago, of a pro poker player like having like they would do this kind of like twitch of the mouth where it kind of looks like they're smiling a little bit, like a smirk, but like just like for a little instant they just like lift their mouth muscles a little bit upward to do like a quick like smirk almost. And like it kind of read as like oh, I'm really confident, you know, like just seeing that, like knowing nothing about like psychology or whatever, just like intuitively seeing that and being like, it's like, oh, that almost looked like they were smiling. It almost looked like they were smirking. It almost looked like they were like really confident in their hand. You know, it almost looked like they were really happy. You know, they were really happy about their hand and not really nervous at all. And they were like trying to hide it. And then the guy folded because of that. He's like, okay, well, this person might have like just a really, really strong hand like that. Although in actuality, they were bluffing. In actuality, they just do that all the time. Like, whether they're bluffing or not, apparently, like, the pro player will just, like, have this, like, little twitch that they just do intentionally to throw people off, no matter what kind of hand they have. Which has to be, like, maybe a little bit frustrating if you end up doing that. And, your hand actually is good and they do fold. But that's just because they don't know. That's they just like very naively believe that like that was the tell, and it kind of is, but it's like, but they were gonna do it no matter what anyway. But I guess you could like catch them. You could catch that guy. The next time anyway, the next go around. When you have a really, really strong hand and you are actually bluffing, and then you could like do that twitch again and like, oh shit, I know what that means. How goes the Jong? Yeah, it's going better. It could have been better. Would have been better. I made a misplay, huge misplay. Got myself from first to fourth, but that's okay. This is also not a great situation. 3-pin was pawned. 5-pin. 2 chance. I just don't think it's worth fighting this. So I'm gonna cut the 8-mon. 8-mon, 7-mon, 9-mons. They're all decently likely to be safe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, social deduction games too. Like Among Us might have made me a better Mahjong player. Nah, but I think you could still learn some skills like playing even a game like that could transfer over to Mahjong. Like I talked about before, like the idea of like forming your own narrative for other players to believe. That is like not the, it's a lie. But you're forming like a web of lies. Just like, I was here and then this happened and then I reacted like this. I went over here. And then I met this person. It's just like making up a completely believable story that like at any point, like there are points that are like confirmable, and then there are points that are not. Where like you mix in like truths and half truths with lies to hit your point across and make sure that no one actually catches you. And Mahjong, I mean, you might not like literally communicate that in Mahjong. And there are less ways to do that on the board than, well, online than on the board, but do you think about like if there's a way you could be like deceptive with your tile discards that makes it look like you're going for something, like you're building the narrative that you're going for something, but you're actually going for something completely different that's like just as scary, just as threatening, maybe even more. And that's when you get them. I mean, I think about that a lot, like when I'm going for Chi-Toi hands, because Chi-Toi is so flexible, or Tonki weights are so flexible in general for like what tile you can wait on, but Chi-Toi especially, since it's just entirely made of Tonki weights. It's so flexible that like you can form whatever narrative you want to spin, like in your discards. Do I like this? 4-pin? Chi? It's Dora. Okay. It's Dora, but Atazuke. I guess, like, arguably, there's no really real reason, though, in that position for me to really Chi. I could have just, like, went close, and then that gives me a better chance I could actually overtake. And then if I fold, it's not a big deal. They could win. They're 4th place. They're way behind me. But yeah, I didn't really like social deduction games. I didn't really like playing like Mafia or whatever at like a gathering. Just like when it's just like guessing who is the killer, like just purely off of like, you know, how they act and what they say. I mean, no, there are plenty of people that like don't really participate well in that kind of environment either. But yeah, Among Us was like, I remember like when I saw Among Us, like, oh, that just makes sense. Like it's not like versus like Town of Salem where it's like, you know, like discussions and a lot of like, you know, wackiness, like in terms of like character powers, just like, oh well, but like we actually have a goal here. We actually are trying to do something. So you could like, and we're like walking around a map with like, you know, actual stuff in it. And so like, since everyone's doing stuff and like the crewmate, the town, like, you know, wants to do certain things and the imposter wants to do other things, like, you know, there's actual like texture there to like play around with, and I thought that was cool. Still sad about the Death Note social deduction game. You know, we could still play that. I know a while back, like I said, like we could play that on the Discord, and I kind of like fell through. But yeah, I think the game is still fun. Yeah, Death Note Killer Within. Oh, what is this? I want to be careful just in case this is like toy with a whole bunch of Dora. So this 3-pin can still deal in. Even this 2-so could still deal in, so just gonna be extra careful. No reason for me to play this one. First, you had done a bunch of studying for Mahjong. What materials have you found to be most helpful? Most helpful? Definitely the Uzaku like efficiency textbook thing. Guide to efficiency. Yeah. That one was really helpful. But it's in Japanese, so you'll have to figure out a way to read yourself. You can ask someone on the Discord. Yeah, I think I'll just take Note 10. Hey, LOL. Morning. Yeah, the other, I mean, if you do that and Ricci Book 1, I don't think that's bad. I think like some other Mahjong theory books also would be nice, since ooh. Since I think Ricci Book 1 will push you more towards like even like, oh yeah, good way to stuff, yeah. Like you would never Richie, one door a hand, would you? I'm just like, well, why not? What else are you gonna do with your hand? But yeah, it's fine. Richie Book 1 is totally fine. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Can I get a Pinfu? Can I get a Sanchoku? Did I just reach you this? I mean, Dama... Who's gonna cut the force, though, anyway? I'd rather, like, push everyone towards folding and then draw it myself. You know? Rather than, like, giving everyone the opportunity to build their own hands. But, you know, well, you could Dama. Like, this is Tudora, Tanyo, Sanchoku. It was Mangan. Mangan on Ron. And then Hanuman on Sumo. I guess that's good enough. But yeah, it's already half Suji. It's already like... And this guy, like, calling Chi to, like, try and challenge is a little bit weird. Anyway, yeah. 6-0. 6-0 is an upgrade in terms of Pinfu. I lose Sanchoku, though. She seemed to be to cancel Ipatsu. If he did that, he's not a very good player, but... Like, I guess that could happen. I wasn't going to draw that 6-0 unless he cheated. So rather Pinfu, though? Fair enough. I'm okay with this. Should have Dama 9 turns, I know, right? Yeah, it was just the fact that it was so early. I was thinking of, like, just, like, trying to put more pressure on the table. But I could have waited for a better weight. Yeah, could have waited for a better weight and then put even more pressure. It's not likely they would deal in. So I see the merit in just Dama. And this, with these scores, I mean, there's a small chance that they could have cut the Forso, I guess. Small chance the Forso could have come here, and a direct hit manga would have been nice, but eh. But we'd get Ura though. We'd get Ura and hit the Baimon. Definitely we hit the Ura, okay? Definitely we hit the Ura, and definitely we got the Baimon. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's more that I want to get this guy off the dealership. Pawn? I don't trust her because I never get into it. Missing out. Missing out. I'd call it Riichi because it's more fun. Yeah, in a way. Called Riichi because I'm lazy and I don't want to actually think. I want to actually play the game at some point. Just like, I want a break. I probably should have cut the west instead of the south. I'm gonna deal it now. And it's gonna be very sad. Goodbye, cruel world. Alright. Who cares about dealership when you have points? Huh? What are you talking about? Alright. We'll see what we could do here. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that bad. But it's still my closest rival, and I don't want to deal in. Oh. I wasn't the only one in Senpai. Nice. Teamwork. Get the second place. And then in all last, I come back and I stab him in the back. And it starts with this dealership. This is Teodora on its own, so I don't have to go for a Honitsu even. I'll cut 8 here, I guess. Oh, you know what? 8 might actually be better to hold on to than the 3. Is that right? No, this is also fine. This is also weights. Because having both of them actually gives me like 2 different Nobuton for like to use all this. Okay, sure. Those like 7 pairs? Nah. There's no way. I'm gonna pawn into Tenpai. It's gonna be so easy. Oh shit. I'm about to eat my words, aren't I? Okay, well, I'll pawn anything into Tenpai except the 5 so. I don't want, or really don't want to pawn the 5 so. Okay, yeah, I'm cutting the 5 so. Goodbye. Goodbye, Chi-Toy. Alright, cutting the 1 pen or west. That kind of does... Like, right now, all the Yakuhai are gone. Except the white. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because... well, if they have the white... They're forced to either give it to me now, yeah. Or give it to me during Tenpai. Or not at all. And then they'll just fold. All those situations are good for me, so... Atuzuke is fine. Thank you. It's like I'm not the only one throwing this morning. Alright, just one more hand. Just one more hand. Then maybe we can get direct hit on Toyman and just end the game with a dealer Mangan. My dragon. Either Mangan will be tough from here. Pawn. Maybe Toy from 2 pairs. I mean, probably Atsuzuke. This is just to complete my dealership. Actually, 8 mon's probably better. 8 mon, keep the green. Green could still be good if I draw it. Less so with 8 mon. After I pull in the east, we'll cut the 8. And then we'll keep the south as like kind of a semi-safe tile. Ugh. I guess that counts. I could cheat. Cheat. And then I have all my blocks now. I'll keep the 5, I guess. 5 pin. Connects the door up. Why not? But then we're gonna move towards utilizing all the other blocks instead. Chi. Alright. Everyone knows what my weight is now. Like, if you... That's okay. That's okay. You know, it'd be epic if, like, someone else free cheat and they reach it on the east weight. I know it's not technically true, but... Oh, wait, there's 1, 2, 3... Wait, no, there's not 1, 2, 3. No. That's impossible. One mon's dead. So it's either I have Tonki with Anka or I'm waiting on the east. That's it. That's okay, I'm gonna draw it. Or they could fold, you know, knowing that they draw the east. Oh, there it is, see? Got him. Alright, one more chance, one more chance. Got another one. Before my dealership ends. Pretty good hand. Wait a minute. This is really good. This is just... This is just feed food, like, right out of the gate. Oh my god. I think the easy way to play Mahjong is to get good hype. I know, right? Why didn't I think of this before? I don't think I want to actually go into headless shape, though. I think Pinfu is good. Hold on to the 2 months just in case I get the 3. Maybe I'll just keep it. Alright, well, I'm keeping the Dora. I'm greeting for the Dora. If I incorporate this Dora into my hand somehow, then this hand is goated. What? What is that? Okay, I've got the Dora. Oh, fuck. I mean, I guess I could have cut 7-7. And then I lose guaranteed Pinfu. Ooh, wait a minute. 6-9? Is 6-9 even good? Do I even like 6-9? 2 9-mons are out. I mean, and I lose Tanya, but the 9-mon would be decent in Tenpai at the very least. I'll stick with 3-6 though. 4-mons are also getting blocked. I have 2 5-mons. Yeah, we'll still stick with this. Can I get a... No, there's no... I don't think there's any Sanchoku upgrade, yeah. 4, 5, 6 would... Unless I get a 3-pin. Needed a 3-pin for 3, 4, 5. And then 2, 3. And then 3... Yeah. Okay. So this is just gonna play itself now. The question is... The question would have been, like, would I chi after all that? I think the answer is no. I think the answer is this hand could win. But also this guy has 3 Dora, so maybe it is. I don't know. Dealing to a Patsu, but not into me. This guy's crazy. Actual Ponkat. Alright, this is still possible. Dora, it's not a great hand, but maybe we can get Riichi. Riichi, Sumo. A 3-Han would be enough. Riichi, Sumo, Dora is enough. Since it's 1,000, 2,000, and then that'll be a 6,000 point swing. Because they'll lose another 2,000 as well. This is it, right? 5-7. Now I weigh on Tuso for the Dora acceptance. I have to use the Dora here since I won't have enough value either otherwise. Is this like... This is such a weird situation. Wait, actually... Because Riichi's... Yeah, 3Han is 1,000, 2,000, so it'll be enough. But Ron, directed Ron is actually not enough? Am I reading that right? 2,600? 26... Wait. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I just have to sumo. Oh well. I think I'll, yeah, I mean, I have a stick now, so it'll work. Directed will work. But I can't be picky about direct hit anymore, because my second place is being threatened a little bit. I mean, I guess you could have, like, a Hanuman. Oh, shit. Alright, you have a Hanuman? No, okay. I figured, like, he was going for just a hand to get rid of 4th place. Wasn't 3S better? I was pushing. I was just pushing, yeah. Because I figured even if I pushed into a hand, I'd still get second. Most of the time. No, but you aren't dropping Dora. You sure about that? Watch me. Of course. Okay, well, we'll do a Twitch commercial, but yeah, like that situation is fine. I'm totally willing to cut Dora there. Like here? Let me just turn this off. This is fine. Okay, we have like 2 Dora available. Okay, so he could have like 3 Dora. Like he needs a Hanuman. He needs a Hanuman to overtake me. And even then I don't get 4th. Even if he has a Hanuman. He needs like a Yakuman for me to get 4th. Or a Sanbaimon. So like with that margin, I'm totally fine to just cut the 1-so. Because I mean, if he just has a Mangan, I'm still fine. I still get second. And like this kind of in this kind of position, he could have anything. He doesn't need a Hanuman. He doesn't need a Baimon. Right? He just needs a hand. He just needs a hand to not get third. Like that's his win condition. So with that kind of thing in mind, and I have like 2 Dora, like why wouldn't I throw the 1S? 1S is just ew? You're ew. You're ew. You just push. Just push. Don't worry about it. Who cares? And like you have enough value to win. So why not? Why not go for it? What are you afraid of? Third place? You deal into a Hanuman? Alright. Alright. I'll just keep pushing. You don't what? If you don't have door repair? 2.6k. Huh? If I get a 2-so, I'm definitely cutting the 1-so. Because then I could get Ura. If I get 1 Ura, then that's enough. It's 52 plus the reach stick. Come on. You're just Ura blind. You're just like a pessimist, bro. You need to open your eyes. Why are we gambling? We're not gambling on Ura. Oh my god. I'm saying that's an option. I'm mentioning it as an option. Like really, the win condition in Sumo, you know. But like, there's still, if we get a wrong, there's still a chance we can win with Ura. Like, come on. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not a gambler. I'm not like an all-in gambler on like, you know, on greed. All right, I'm not talking with you anymore. Goodbye. All right, this conversation is over. You could put in the thread if you want. All right. We need to get into the next game. Chundora. I'm not even thinking. Okay, I'm thinking a little bit about Honitsu. Honitsu would actually be really clutch. Let's see. South. Okay, cool. I'm okay with Chi into Tenpai. Shinta Tsuzuki is fine. Pon is not. Or this. I guess with this one I don't have to. Hey, maybe someone will do 7-mon Suji. That's like the only Suji tile here. Wait, I'm being on 5-mon. Wait, what? I thought my weight was 7-mon for a second. Why did I think my weight was 7-mon? Okay, I'm just like, I need to focus. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, let's. All right, east, north. All right. And we'll pawn for Toy Chance slash Honitsu. Probably Honitsu. I'm still gonna like think about the Toy, especially if I get another pair over here. If what I get over here is another pair, then I'll think about Toy. I really don't want to go for Atozuke. I really don't. But maybe I should have. Just cut the 3. Cut the 3 is probably fine. I'm greeting. I'm greeting so bad. I'm greeting so bad for this hand. Oh yeah, if the Chun came out, I was definitely gonna pull him, yeah. Just like just to get a Mangan, but yeah, from that hand I would have gotten some strong weight. Reject Ishan, go for 3 Sanshan Honitsu, exactly. Exactly, dude. Dude, this could be Honitsu and Toy. Could be crazy. Not getting anything though. Alright, if I get another 1 or 4 pin, I'll accept it. I don't know if I want to cheat for it though. To be honest, I'm still not gonna cheat. Alright, we're gonna go all the way. We're gonna greed. Agreed for the Honitsu. 2-way now. This is gonna work. This is gonna work, guys. And I'm definitely gonna pawn the east so I get 3 Han instead of nothing. It definitely is going to happen, and I'm definitely not going to deal into like a Haku Anko Mangan. If someone has 3 of the White Dragon in their hand. Definitely not going to happen. Hello? The one mon? This is the one? Okay. That's just an upgrade. Tuso could come out. Someone's really thinking about the pawn. Maybe they're playing in the bathroom or something. You know, it's sometimes I do that. Put my like dirty fingers on my phone screen while I'm trying to click pawn. Say it ain't so. Hello, Rogue Wisdom. Hello. Okay. Green. 2-2-3. Trying 2 or 3 is fine. If I said cutting 2 or 3 is fine, then the option is to chi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9th. 9 out of 18. Oh, well, that was the 9th. Oh, it was the very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Would have been a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 Suji. The 2-5 so is a 1 out of 10 chance to deal in. Okay. Chitoi, Toy, or Honitsu. And out of all those, Chuman helps the least, I think. If I get a red 5, that also works. With the 6 button. Pon. I'm gonna cut this. Still accepting Toy. If I get the 1 mon. Or if I get the... I don't know, something else. Pon. I'm okay with Poland's Senpai, yeah. Poland's 1 pin, and then I'll take... Ooh. And that's still not good enough. Because the 8s are mostly gone. I'll cut the 7. I think this is just going to be Toy now. I think I'm feeling Toy for this, since I just don't have enough Pinzu to like support another block. Unless I have an honor tile. An honor tile, then I can go Toy or Honitsu. Probably still Honitsu because I could get Toy and Honitsu if I cut the 1s. Alright, we'll take the better weight. Ooh. That's another honor tile I could wait on for Toy. 4 pins are mostly out. So that gets rid of one of my Toy upgrades. It's only the 5 pin or the Chun now. Otherwise, just 3 Han. Honitsu is totally fine here. Okay. I guess I'll cut the chin first. I'll stick with my Honitsu then. 3-6 pin is still a good enough weight. 3-3s are out. Okay. That's totally cool. Let's just not do anything stupid, and we'll be okay. This kind of shape, I think I would cut the 8-9 pretty quickly. We'll cut the east first, though. AI hates this shape. They all hate the 5, 6, 8, 9. Maybe I should learn to hate it, too. Learn to hate it a little bit more. Playing on the same tile twice is just not very strong. That said, is it better? It might even be better to hold this 2-mon. Hold this 2-mon, I get a 4-mon for Ryankan. 2-4-6 Ryankan. I'll keep that. Still winning on the 7 anyway. The 9 just doesn't... The 9 really activates the 6-so pair, which I don't really need. Okay, that'll be good. We'll keep going in that direction. If I get another 5, then... Ooh. That's what I'm talking about, man. Sun Menchan, I guess. Keep the Sun Menchan. The 369 weight. We could also pull him. Could also pull him, but I think I don't have to. I think this weight's good enough. Ryanmin, Ryankan, okay. 2 pairs, but even if I get the 8, I don't even know if I really want to cut the Ghidorah. Yeah, I mean, the pawn is fine. I think the pawn is playable. Since the position is still okay. Like, I'm finding a close race with Toymen. And if they get, like, a dealer hand, it would be, like, annoying. Wait, what are they going for? Is this actually a one-pin weight? Well, I kind of want to wait on the Ryankan anyway, so... I don't really know what this is. Could be Itsu or something. Or I guess it could be Chanta. Scar to 6. I guess I'm afraid of Itsu enough that I'll cut the 2-pin. More likely to be as a scary Yakurai, maybe. Yakuhide, Red Dragon is still available. So is Green Dragon. Red Dragon's the most. Come to think of it, it was a one chance. Alright, do I really want to be... How afraid do I really want to be about this Yakuhai or whatever? I still don't have Tenpai, so... I'll just take the coward's way out. It's a little bit too late for me to think about pushing. I don't have anything for this. This Kabe? Sure. 4 8-sos. 9-so's gonna be pretty safe. 7-so. 6-so. Or I guess I could have cut green there, but... Mari committed to folding. They had the 1-pin! Ah! See, they did have Itsu. I was correct! But they weren't waiting on the 1 pin. Yeah. No, they had Itsu. They had Itsu. They had to wait for the Itsu. I would have given them Itsu. They did also have Yakuai, but that's besides the point. The important part is that they had Itsu. Let's see, 9 pin. Let's see. How long do I want to keep this Dora? Probably could have kept that 9 pin actually. This hand is just not very good, so we'll keep the Dora forever. We'll think about it again when we get closer to Tenpai. I'm gonna hold these Yakuhai. Sure. Let's pretend the 9-so is gonna be our pair, unless we get a Yakuai pair instead. Save tiles. Alright, I haven't been paying that much attention to the other players, I think, in general today. I think they're just, like, tired. I was up pretty late last night. I was doing a bunch of work. I was doing the thing where just like I didn't realize like what my assignment was supposed to be until like a little bit too late. Just like last minute I checked like, oh shit, that's what I had to do. Oh fuck, how am I supposed to do that in this little time? I figured it out though. It was just a little bit stressful. I'm used to doing that. Apparently that's like ADHD, you know, it's like very common for anyone with ADHD. Just be like a little bit too anxious to check your assignment until it's too late and just like, oh no. And then you just do it. Well, I would have liked if that didn't happen, but a lot has been on my mind lately. A lot has been on my mind. I guess I'll cut the 9-so. Ice Cream Ninja, hello. Kind of educational to watch your stream, just trying to guess what tiles you're gonna drop. You don't have to guess what I'm gonna drop. I just go by vibes. Well, you know. True and not true at the same time, yeah. Self-efficiency, all that. Yeah. I'm gonna vibe cut this 5 pin. Nah. Do not want Ishan 10? I'm folding. I'm folding, so I guess not. 5-7 is looks good here. So I'll cut it. What are the chances this is actually like K10? Alright, I'll cheat this one. What? He changed his weight? Shit. Didn't notice. Shit. Oh, I'm never gonna financially recover from this one. Well, I really didn't want to deal into Torment, so I guess mission success on that one. I'm just vibing, man. We're just vibing out here. It's just my vibing is just going to look more advanced than someone else's vibing, because I just have certain habits just ingrained in me. Yakai sucks. Let's keep this. Just our weight here. He's just the higher vibes indeed. Okay. 54. Also, like, I'm only playing Mahjong once a week again, since, like, I'm not playing on Wednesday anymore. Which is a little bit sad. So, I am thinking about that, like, you know, like during the week, I'm like, maybe I should play some Mahjong. Like, it's been a while since I played Mahjong. It's like, I'm gonna get rusty by the time I get to the stream again. Alright, let's think about this one. I think I'm okay with keeping 6-9. West? Just play it? No, that's not... I'm not like... It's not like I'm, like I'm thinking about... that I shouldn't play it. It's just like a matter of like, do I want to... do I want to play Mahjong? You know, and also like, you know, I have a billion other things I want to do too. So, I have no qualms with playing off stream. Like, this is not really, like, supposed to be, like, a documentary, a documentary on, like, you know, my ranked journey, so to speak, to Saint rank or whatever, but... At least until, like, I get, okay, we'll keep doing this. Until I get to, like, close to Saint rank, then I'll be like, okay, well, we'll save these games for the stream, then. I wonder what this guy's have. He's cut the Dora already, so must be pretty close. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's Senpai. But Dora's gone. I don't see any Akka. Could still have Akka. Ooh, Forso. So pass the ball back. I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna cut it. This is a hand I'm gonna be aggressive with. 2-5 mana still available. 6-9 is also available. Keep cutting it, keep pushing. No! Fuck. Oof. Alright, well, didn't work out. Oh, you know what? I think I could have kept that one, actually. Since I technically had Kutsuki, I could have cut like 3 mon. I didn't think about that. I could have changed my weight a bit. Yep. Oh well. Yeah, Tenpai is more important. Tenpai is more important in that situation. Okay, double Ricci here. I think I'm okay with just pushing all these honor tiles. Or not double Ricci. It's not double. It's just really, really fast. Sure, we'll cut the east. Should be 1.5 times Ricci, I know, right? Skylord, hello? You okay, Rocks? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm okay. 4 mod, sure. North here. Oh. I'm not that happy about that, actually. Alright. 9 mon. I'm just tired. I already said I'm just tired. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. Let's see. Onitsu here? Onitsu here is pretty bad. I'm trying to go for Sanyo. God forbid a streamer say something wrong. Yeah, true. Yeah, ask LOL. I mean, you know, he's just used to hearing me say wrong stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The difference with me is that I'm used to being wrong as well. I'm not going to say that I'm right all the time. If I say that, that's when I stop learning. That's when my brain swells up, and it doesn't swell up with anything good. It swells up with, like, you know, air. There's nothing actually in there. If I chi this, 4, 5, 6. That's... Is that Tenpai? No. But it's close. Actually. Do. Oh, it was close. Oh, well. Nice flush, nice flush. Okay, how about double Richi? How about it's time for double Richi? This double Richi is not the one I wanted. This is... I'm actually thinking about holding this. Out of all the double Richis, it's this one. This is the worst one. Do I have to take it? It's 3 Han. Alright. Alright, whatever. I mean, if I got Ipatsu there, it would have been really nice, yeah. So if I waited for the door, though, I mean, it's kind of like, it's not even a Han upgrade, yeah. Unless I get another Dora, or if I get a 2-pin, I can wear a Dora Tonki instead, yeah. So it has to be double Rishi, unfortunately. There's a chance I missed a weight upgrade, but it's just a weight upgrade. It's not a value upgrade. Unless I get like a, you know, there are a couple tiles in the game that can be a value upgraded. They're not that many. About 4. 4 of them that really I keep the same kind of weight, but at least the same kind of weight, but get better value. That's the Akka 5-so, and then also the Dora. So 4 in the game, with one of them being in my hand. But man, if I got like a 5 or a 7, that would have been so nice, dude. Oh, thanks. Ah. Lucky you didn't deal in there. You know, I do like Yasuna's emotes, but like a lot of them are on like the negative side. A lot of them are like on the like smug and and like you know, something bad happens side. Like this is the only like celebratory emote, so like I wish there was like something. I mean, I guess there's this slash. This is okay. I'm sure there's something like a little bit more happy than this one, but I guess that's not her kind of vibe. Run. Looks like I got Nura. 2 chances for it, so... Okay, Night Pin? Nah. Alright, yeah, we'll take it, As 3P, 9P just pushed like, hey, when you see a Kabe of 6s, that means there's no way I could be winning on the 3 or 9, right? Because then I would have won. No, that's not how Mahjong works, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Keep the Yakuhai. I just wanted to cut the east so that the dealer doesn't get another chance. Cutting 7 was reasonable though, since the 6s were gone. It was Kabe, so Penshan was still open, but it's like really the main thing you have to worry about. Pretty good hand too. This is pretty good shape for getting a pair, as well as this kinda, not really. You get a 5 and then get a 6A, which is just like whatever, but it's fine. I saw him on 328. Hello. SAO fell off after season 2. I fell off way before that. I know it's like one of the biggest anime franchises, so, you know, I'm sure people have their own opinions. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this event. Yeah, they did put a lot of effort into it. I do like all the aesthetics. Yeah, the decorations are pretty cool. Well, you know, the SAO like critique era is like, you know, long gone. But I mean, let's play 2-5 as well. 2-5 here. Tanya upgrade. I mean, just from the outside in, I would assume it's like something like right place, right time. Oh, this is really bad if I do something like that or this. I think I'd rather just keep my weights as good as possible. If I get the 3 pins, whatever. No, I'm not gonna cut the 2 mon. I want a pair. That's not the 7-8. So they'll be like this. I could choose to cut the 2 pin. I could have also just kept the 1, 2, 3. I could have cut the 2 mon there. That would have been fine. Maybe that was better actually. This is Tenpai. For no Yaku. Still time. There's the Tanya upgrade. Now we can call. Ooh, that's a lot of 5 mon. Alright, don't worry. Don't worry, we got this. 1 pin. Hair's gonna be around here. I think I'll keep the 9 actually. Itsu is like good enough that I think I'll keep the 9. And there's a bunch of tiles that can get me towards Itsu as opposed to this Chun. Oh, that one's a little bit weirder. Maybe it's still better to keep the 9? I don't think so. I'm really hoping that I get something around the 8 now. If I get something around this 3... Oh, that's the Dora. Okay, I'll cut the 8 here still. I'll treat this like Like an irregular. Wait. This what was it? A Kantan, Kanshan, and a Tanki. To get a pair, and then this will be my Ryanmen. There it is. I could cut the 1-so now, but I don't have to. I'll cut the 5-mon instead. Just in case I get that 2-so. The greed, so real. Okay, whatever. I'll cut it now. Though honestly, better if I had kept the 5 at that point, I think. I wonder. I guess I could have still kept the Dora. Actually. Kept the 4-so. 4-so doesn't help my acceptance too much. Because I already accept the 4-mon. Reach. Oh man, I would have loved to play Guilty Gear, by the way. This song just reminded me, I wish I played Guilty Gear like yesterday. But I was just like a little bit too busy. Doing too many things. You know, just too much falafel, just too much cooking. I also was cooking like mac and cheese for my parents. Because like they were like exhausted from their trip. So I did a lot of cooking, a lot of like hovering over a stove. Well, at the very least, it gave me a lot of food that I could just eat. So I was able to cook up some leftovers for breakfast. Eh? Right. Yeah, 7-so's not so dangerous. Still dealing to a Kanchan, but the Sozu, real dangerous. Where's all the Sozu? Although the 4-so is blocked a little bit. Upper Sozu is especially dangerous. Like that. That one's, I guess, at least a 1 chance. Maybe, at least from their perspective. If they have a 4-so, probably they don't, though. I don't know what they're going for. Some more. Alright, if I get this and I get it first, then this day never happened again. I just get one of each placing, and I just go slightly negative. Sure. We got it. 2-mon, I'll do 2-mon here. Probably Chun pair into Honitsu. That's the ideal. Would really not want to cheat 2-so. I could keep Dora. I could also keep Ishanten. I'll cut the Dora. Or not Ishanten, but Ryanshanten. Yep. Okay, this one I'll actually like this Ishanten looks, or the Ryanshanten looks so good that I'll go Honitsu. I'll just go all the way. So I don't want to get rid of the 7-pin acceptance, and I don't want to get rid of this 1-4 pin block, which is really nice for building another sequence somewhere. If I get another 4, it's another pair. If I get a 5, there's my pair. Alright. Opponent's a Tenpai. One. Easy. So if you just like look at this, like this discard pile, I mean it's like it doesn't look that bad. And in reality, I could still have like just a normal hand. But I cut Dora and I cut a 1-3 so Kanchan, I cut a whole shape. So like there's a decent chance that I have a Pinso Honitsu here. Like here. And it's gonna be a Mangan. With this many Han. 9-pin will come out eventually at this rate. If they're willing to cut the 6-pin and 8-pin, 9-pin is way safer than those tiles since 9-pin is Tsuji. Only cut 2-pin as well. 2 and 5-pin. Alright, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I deal into a 2 Dora hand. Lame. Still fighting, still fighting. We got another hand. Not too bad. I'll cut 9 so I think. Try build another block around the anything else. Solomon, thank you for following the channel by the way, appreciate it. Or 9 so? Yeah. I say 9-pin. Okay, redundant 2 so, 1 mon, or a white and green. I guess I'll cut the 2 so. White and green. The problem is that, like, even if I get the Yaku high, it's still not very good. Because then I only reach 2,000 points with 1 Dora. I need another one. If I get another one, then it's at least okay. These are now safe tiles. If I can just get it. Like, I'm thinking of, like, a way to get the red 5-pin. Like, if this guy cheats, then I'll cheat with it. I mean, if this guy discards the red 5-pin, I'll cut the 2 a turn later. I'll cheat with the 3-4. Then the 2 will be left over in my hand, but I'll still have the 5-7. I'll cut the 2 after. And then cut the green on the turn of. I really don't want G-Toy or anything. There's no growth there. And I don't want to call into a hand either, because yeah, it's just not going to be enough points. Unless I get that Aka. Okay. 6-pin, 6-9 mon, and 7 mon 8 so. Oof. So this one or Tanya? I'll just get the painful one. That might be wrong. It actually might be better to cut the 8 mon. Oh, never mind. I'm a genius. I'm just a genius. I was like thinking like, wait a minute. Is the threshold better if I don't know, I'm a little bit too tired to think right now. Good game, good game, good game. Alright, we did it, we did it. We got our points back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like back where we started. Another solid stream in the books. Yep. Another stream we're just walked in place bunch. If only I didn't, yeah, as long as if I didn't like make that brain dead poem then on that other game. Yeah. May I know your music playlist? I don't keep a record of my music playlist, so yeah. I don't know. Maybe at some point I could. But okay. Okay. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice. How about some... Hold on. Let me, like, get through this, like, dungeon. You know, I heard, like, apparently, people were talking about on Discord, like, people have been, like, getting, like, endgame gear. And then, are now at the point where they can complete all the weights past floor 100 to like floor 110 or whatever. And then Yostar had to apologize because it goes up to floor 120, but it's like not beatable unless you're like super insanely lucky. They just didn't design it to be beatable and people are mad. It's like, 119, I'm on floor 119, I have to go to 120. Yeah, stuck at 115, it's all based on crit seed. Yeah. Imagine. You know, I'm not the type to be mad at that. I'd just be like, whatever, dude. It's just a funny event. I already got all the coppers and stuff. Let's just leave it alone. But I imagine, yeah, that could be for someone out there. Oh, I got purple. All right, I'm moving up in the world. Wait, what? That wasn't even for my class or something? Oh, fuck. I need to... Oh. Wait, I could just change my class. Wait, or not. How do I change my class? Oh, here. But then but I want to play as Yen Xiao. All right. Okay. We'll see what Ichihime just so I can equip the sword. And then I have to select. I use Koto, yeah. I'm just selecting whoever has the biggest. Actually, probably better if I still go Yen Xiao because then I could use someone else's big fat Ichihime, and then I could like win because I don't do enough damage here. Oh, but that tanking ability. This is just taking longer than it has to. It's too late that targeted crafting exists. I have 5 of the same legendary robes. Huh? Oh, that you could just like manually craft like with what you want? Oh, do you need what? Do you need to like Is it because like you could like are there recipes in the game? Like can you actually like did they go that in depth? Like can you actually like you could spend 5 of rarity to get a target type. 5 of a rarity? 4 items of the same level to random craft, 5 items of the same level to targeted craft. Oh. And you'll just never do that if you do quick craft. Damn. All right. I didn't know this was like a video game. I am liking I do like seeing like the teamwork here though. Even though the game is taking longer. Like before like the Ichihime was ultra buff and just like they just like one shot the enemy and just like where's the teamwork? I did nothing. I think we could do it. I think we could go pretty high with this team. I just need a get a whole bunch of upgrades. Yeah. What to do? I guess this is where all the effort is going into. You know, I would love Yostar if like we could have like I don't know, like puzzles or something, like Mahjong, like training tools. It's not just Maka. That'd be cool. This is fun though. This is fun. If we just like if they just keep making like mini games like this that are like actual games and not just like win a bunch and then like, you know, Ichihime will level up. Level up for what? I don't know. Just so you can watch a cutscene. Cool. Okay. Just have an event that's Taipei Mahjong. I mean, we kind of already have that, don't we? With like the different like modes and stuff. Like the battle of whatever. I'm so close. I'm so close to that. Getting that freaking scroll. Ugh. Yeah, well. Alright, well, that's the stream. I'm tired. I'm gonna take like a nap or something. Job well done. Job well done, everyone. Let's find someone to raid. I want to play Mahjong right now. Looks like Q's online. Yeah, sure, we'll raid into Q. Hopefully he's still playing. Hopefully. Looks like he's still playing. Okay, cool. Alright, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Mahjong Saturday will continue. Although I believe next week I'll be I'll be in Illinois for Combo Breakers. So yeah, I think you will be there too. That'll be fun. Give him a hearty hello for me. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you next week.